3 years ago today, under the name Flying Machines, we released our first album, Tales of a Quiet Guest. The album took a few years to put together, and we went through several incarnations before its release. Ultimately, it was myself, Russell, and Cyrus who ended up on the final cut, and a few months later we had our release party where Ben Corner, Ysselmuiden and Matt Purkis joined us. On that day, the ultimate embodiment of the band was formed, and we continued to play those songs for the next few years, eventually taking to writing new material for a second album. We have since released 3 singles from that album and have some vinyl pressings on the way, courtesy of Weekend Defender Records. We have since taken the old album down as we are reworking it to include everyone alongside our new project. The original cut was a labour of love, it still exists and is available. Please give us a message if you would like a digital copy. And so, in recognition of the first valiant effort we put out, I'm going to record a few acoustic takes of some of those songs. The first song I'm going to play is Waiting. Waiting was the first song I wrote for the album almost 10 years ago, and probably means the most to me. The song penned a reflection of change at a time when I wasn't really prepared for it, but it also lay way to a future banded with my favourite comrades writing some of the saddest and raddest stuff ever. 2, 3, 4.
All those plans have fallen down. No one seems to be around anymore. So gather up your feet and we'll leave this town, somewhere out of sight of those sad clowns. The cry. And I'm waiting on a feeling to bring me around. It's lost a kind of meaning that can't be found overnight. I'm standing in the shadows of a life less tender. Nothing's quite as hard as trying to remember that fight, that night. Further than a plane of broken hearts, lying in an ocean of withered parts, I'll rest, yeah, I'll rest. Moving out of time to a dance less real, living in a place where I can't feel no pain, oh, no pain. And I'm waiting on a feeling to bring me around. It's lost a kind of meaning that can't be found overnight. I'm standing in the shadows of a life less tender. Nothing's quite as hard as trying to remember that fight. I'm waiting on a feeling to bring me around. It's lost a kind of meaning that can't be found overnight. I'm standing in the shadows of a life less tender, and nothing's quite as hard as trying to remember that fight, that night, that night, that night, that night, oh, that night.